In this video, I'd like to talk about the book Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. The concept of story has become very popular, not just in marketing, but also in creating content. And the idea is that a story resonates really strongly with the audience. It is something that they will remember. So in our quest to get attention from the audience, telling a story can be the best way. And this book is all about how you can use story in your marketing efforts. The book basically consists of the 7 steps of a story, which is called the storyline, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, so keep watching this video to find out what those 7 steps are. Let me start though by talking about the main kind of principle, the main thing that Donald Miller emphasizes all of the time. And this is that you must not confuse your customer. In fact, the subheadline of this book is "Clarify your message so customers will listen." This is something worth taking on board before we even get into the story steps themselves. In fact, here's a quotation from the book. According to Donald Miller, he says, "People don't buy the best products. People buy the product they can understand the fastest." So, with that said, let's get into the idea of the story brand. Now, just before I tell you the steps, I'm going to talk you through the Star Wars film. And this is the very first Star Wars film. So I hope those of you who are too young to have been born at the time, you are still aware of the original Star Wars film that started the franchise. Anyway, this is basically what happens. We are introduced to our hero, Luke the Skywalker, and it quickly turns out that Luke is the one who must defeat the enemy. The enemy, of course, is the Empire led by Darth Vader. As he discovers this, we are also faced with a question. Is he a Jedi Knight? Does he have the special powers? Can he defeat the Empire? As we are thinking about these questions, suddenly we have Obi-Wan Kenobi comes on the scene. Obi-Wan Kenobi helps Luke to grow the power so that he gets the confidence to fight the Empire. Luke Skywalker must trust the Force. Once he has gained that trust in himself and in the Force, then he is ready to defeat the Empire. And as the battle starts, we are faced with 2 possible results. Either Luke and his gang, his team, are successful, the Empire is defeated, everyone is happy, evil is gone from the world. As we watch, we are also thinking about the things we don't want to happen. That is that Luke's rebellion is crushed by Darth Vader and then evil still continues. So that's what happens in Star Wars. Watch the film. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. It's a little bit old, but it's still a lot of fun. And you can see that these are the steps in the story. Donald Miller has taken these steps out and identified them so that you can use each step in any kind of situation that you are trying to explain to your audience. So let me tell you the 7 steps now. Step number 1 is where we are introduced to the hero. And at the start, the hero is perhaps in a comfortable situation. However, a problem arises. This is a situation that the hero cannot ignore, and the problem threatens to disrupt and destroy the hero's life or situation now. He must act and he must do something about this problem. After we know what the problem is, then as the audience we are thinking, okay, how is our hero going to tackle this problem? This is step number 3, when a guide appears. And the guide is someone who helps the hero and ultimately in step 4 provides a plan. The plan could be created by the hero himself or could be supplied by the guide. Once the hero has a plan in his mind, he now has a call to action, and as the audience we can watch him apply this plan. As he goes into action, there are 2 things that could happen. There's a good thing and a bad thing. So the good thing, of course, is the successful achievement of his plan, and the bad thing are the stakes, the things that could go wrong. If he does not succeed, what could happen? They are the 7 steps in Donald Miller's StoryBrand book. I'll just repeat them for you. Number 1, the hero. Number 2, the problem. Number 3 is the guide. Number 4 is the plan. Number 5, the call to action. Number 6, avoid disaster. And number 7, achieve success. The idea is that you apply these 7 steps to the story that you are trying to tell your audience. Now, this video is just a summary to introduce you to the ideas of the book, and the book goes into a lot of detail about how you apply each step of this story brand into your own marketing efforts. If you are trying to promote a product, for example, you want to set up your customer as the hero, you want to show them that they have a problem, and then you want to give them a plan that is provided by you, the service or product provider, and then at the end show them the transformation, that is the new wonderful promised land that will result from your product or service, and all of the bad things that your customer won't have to deal with anymore. You can use the StoryBrand for promotional videos, but you can also use it for content videos as well if you want to tell some kind of story. Another good idea is to use it as testimonials. If you want to present the story from your customers, you can use this StoryBrand framework. Anyway, please take a look at the book. It is well worth reading. It's not long and it's very clearly written, so you'll be able to read it quickly and easily. It has helped me with a few ideas for my videos. If you have any questions, of course, put your questions and comments in the comment section below. Have you read the book? What do you like about it? Or maybe what do you think are the weaknesses of this book? And of course, if you found this video useful, remember to subscribe. It doesn't take a second. Just click the mouse there and join the Spirit and Action community. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day, week, evening, morning, and I'll see you in the next video.